Hey, so greetings everybody. I'm back. It's your favorite dark-skinned chick, Rashida Strober, aka the dark skin activist. And you guys are tuned in to A Dark Skinned Woman's Revenge on Dark Skin TV. This is the first internet show in the world that deals exclusively with the issues of dark-skinned women and girls. All right, guys. I want to talk to you tonight about my insecurities. About my insecurities being a dark-skinned woman, particularly as it relates to how black men view me. And this is one of the things that I be talking about when I talk about the post-traumatic dark skin syndrome. It comes as a result of dark skin mental abuse. And I'm speaking for me right now. I'm speaking for Rashida. Now, if you're a dark skinned woman out there or a dark skinned person and you can feel what I'm saying and you've been through it, then that's cool. I'm here for you. You can always contact me, But I'm speaking based off of my experience. I'm insecure, especially when I get around black men. And it's because of the fact that it was primarily black men that inflicted dark skin mental abuse on me when I was growing up. Now, my father, he was one black man that loved me. And I just wish that black men behaved the way that he did. My father loved black people in general. He was a member of the Nation of Islam. He actually established a whole bunch of mosques in St. Petersburg, in the city of St. Petersburg. So he was very well known, just this charismatic person that really loved black people. And I just often wish that other black men would have behaved the way that he did towards me as a black woman, but I didn't get that. And it's like when I got out into the world and got around certain people and they would, all these, the black and the ugly jokes and this, that, and the third, it really impacted my psyche. Okay. And I already addressed in another video about how some people come on my video commenting, oh, wait, it's not because you dark skinned, it's because you're just ugly. No, motherfucker. And this goes to the people that's saying it. I'm talking to you. Yes, I'm talking to you. I already addressed that. But just real quick, that's not it. Because if I was non-dark skinned, like I said in the other video with the same features, it wouldn't even be the case. So I'm going to leave that alone in this video and stick with the topic at hand. It's like sometimes I'll go around black men and I'll feel very self-conscious. Like I'll feel very uncomfortable because men in general are super visual. But I feel like black men are more visual than most men. So it's like being a black woman, especially if you're a dark-skinned woman, if you want to get some level of respect from a black man or treated well, you have to look good, especially being dark-skinned. Gotta have a face, gotta have a body, you need to look good. But if you're non-dark-skinned, it's easier. And I know this because I've been in these situations before. I've seen the way that black men will react to a non-dark skinned woman versus a dark skinned woman, that the non-dark skinned woman may not look as good as the dark skinned woman, but because black men, a lot of black men, not all, I'm not generalizing here, a lot are so color struck, it affects how they treat the women. And that's the problem. For example, let me give you an example. Like even in y'all need to just pray for me, because in my day-to-day interactions, I feel the insecurity. It rages whenever I'm around black men for the most part. There's some black men out there that are very good at making you feel comfortable. They're nice. They're not trying to hit on you. They're just nice people. And they understand how to interact with human beings in general and make everybody feel good and comfortable. But for the most part, I went about 2 weeks ago to go get my eyebrows arched, and I will go to barbershops to do it, but the barbershops that I normally go to, it was closed. So I went to another barbershop, and I pull up in the lot, and I saw that they weren't quite open yet, but they had about maybe like 5 minutes until they open. And this black man, he gets out the car, he sees me clearly, and I'm looking, and he just looks at me and doesn't even speak, just, kind of rude. And so when the barbershop finally opens, I go in, and again, rude treatment. They're no hi, good morning, how you doing? None of that. Even though I did speak to them because I'm not a rude person. And I started asking them, do you do eyebrow arches? And he proceeds to tell me, yeah, I do, but I'm about to leave. Really? Like the whole treatment was just, it was subpar, second class citizenship type shit. And I do believe, because of my dark skin mental abuse and the post-traumatic dark skin syndrome, that it's a part of me being dark skinned. I believe that. People can say whatever the fuck they want. I don't care. I know that what I'm saying has validity to it. And I often think in my head, what if I was non-dark skinned walking into this barbershop? Would I have gotten the same treatment? I put all my money in the bank that it would have been something different. And I wasn't looking ugly. I was dressed nice. I thought I looked pretty damn good. But it's like some black men, they're very color struck and they can't get over their color struckedness. You know, it just is what it is. And especially, I live in the South, and a lot of black men are color struck down here. That's just the truth. I believe in dealing with the truth, because the truth is what's going to set us free. We can't sit here and lie about it. But I do also know that I am still suffering. I do also know that I'm very insecure in terms of when I'm around black men and how they view me. I mean, a black man could tell me, and I've been told by black men that, oh, you're beautiful. But I look at them sometimes, I'm like, really? Does this man really believe that? Because it's like, the abuse was so strong, so it's like when I do get a compliment from a black man, it's like it's hard for me to believe or accept. And I know that it's crazy, but it is what it is. You know, I'm here to tell my truth. Like I said before, I'm telling you about Rashida, what I experienced, how I feel living in the world as a dark skinned woman. So, and pray for me. You know, I need prayer because I'm working on myself. In terms of trying to get over that. And that's one of the reasons for the campaign. I mean, I'll make no bones about it. The campaign, the Dark Skin is Beautiful campaign itself, is a therapeutic campaign for me, because I feel like as I speak on this issue over and over again, that it's sort of a therapy to help me, and also to help other dark-skinned women who are going through the same thing. And I know it's a bunch of them out there. They're just not saying it because they don't want to be ridiculed. But I'll be ridiculed because I don't give a fuck. I'm not really worried about what these people got to say about me and what I got to say. If you don't like it, then you know what to do. You don't have to watch this video. I'm not even on that right there no more, because I won't be bullied into not speaking my truth. You know, I let that go down for way too long in terms of being quiet and just taking it. I won't just sit back and take it no more. I'm gonna speak about it, and I'm gonna speak honestly about it. So yeah, I'm still insecure. Like I said, sometimes I'll walk in a store or I'll walk wherever and I'll see a black man. I won't even make eye contact with him. I'll just keep walking, because in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, does this man think I'm ugly? You know, that's what I'm literally thinking. And it's very dysfunctional. It's what I'm talking about is it's rooted and grounded in racism and white supremacy. Make no mistake about the fact that I clearly understand that. But the reason why I speak so much about it to black people is because I feel like it's black people that's going to have to solve this. It is the black man and the black woman that's going to have to solve the problem of colorism and the discrimination against dark-skinned women that is rooted and grounded in racism and white supremacy, but it's on us to solve. White people are not going to come in and solve these issues for us. It ain't going to happen, black people. So don't look for white people to save us on this, because they can't. It's impossible. So yeah, share your experience if you've gone through it. I can't speak for the black men, the dark-skinned black men. I'm pretty sure dark-skinned black men may have gone through the same thing. I can't speak for you because I'm a female, but share your experiences. I think it's important that we talk about this and verbalize it, because it'll help us to really deal with the issue and to get past it and be whole and be healthy, because I don't want to have that feeling of being viewed as ugly when I'm around my black man. I don't want that feeling, but it's there, and I have to acknowledge that it's always there, lurking underneath the surface. So yeah, rate, comment, and subscribe. If you need to contact me, darkskinisbeautifulcampaign@gmail.com. Look out for the website, darkskinisbeautifulcampaign.com, which I'm hoping to launch by the end of the month. Shout out to Keith Tightbone Howard. I'm gonna make that video about you. You are awesome black man. Invite me to the wedding when you marry your beautiful dark skinned queen. Yeah, and that's all I pretty much have to say. And I will talk to you guys again soon. Pray for me. Pray